In today's breaking news, Donald Trump's desperate attempt to shift focus away from the Epstein scandal has backfired spectacularly. Instead of calming the storm, he has managed to make himself look even more cornered and out of touch. The pressure has been building for weeks, with lawmakers demanding full transparency on Epstein's connections. Let's start with a key moment from Capitol Hill.
I'll address the first part, is that we are excited that, that we do have, as of right now, the votes. I don't see as to why it has to take somebody getting sworn in for us to push this forward. Representative Crank has that opportunity right now. Yep. In regards to the response to that, I would say, we had the opportunity to sit down with Representative Boebert's staffers. They were incredibly sensitive to the topic. They were very knowledgeable. We do feel confident that she will continue to back that. And quite frankly, I think we've said this all along, but this is not a party issue. This is a human issue. And I think we are very proud of Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, of Lauren Boebert, Massey, Nancy Mace. I think they're showing a lot of courage right now. We ask that we flipped that script. I think we should ask more representatives to come forward and push this to a majority vote, not just a small majority, but a large majority, because if you don't, you are standing with files, period.
That's not just activists speaking up. Members of Congress, even on Trump's side of the aisle, are feeling the heat, and the criticism is getting sharper.
This has dismissed what sounds like a very serious crime by a member of the administration.
I want to ask you really quickly. When I was asking you about James Comey, you've twice now brought up the Epstein files and Tom Homan. Why?
Oh, because the Department of Justice is in full cover-up mode, and just like they're doing the bidding of President Trump with respect to Mr. Comey, they're doing the bidding of President Trump with respect to covering up cases. I mean, the administration started off by having Trump basically force out the U.S. Attorney for New York, another Republican, Danielle Sassoon, because she wouldn't quash a grand jury indictment against Mayor Adams because he had become, a political friend of Donald Trump's. So what we see is the complete politicization of the Department of Justice. But we're in the midst of trying to get this information with apparently real crimes, and we've got a strong bipartisan majority saying, stop the cover-up of the Epstein files, just go ahead and release them.
Congressman Jamie Raskin, thank you for coming in.
With lawmakers pushing back and public frustration mounting, Trump tried a classic misdirection move, but this time it was laughably transparent. Instead of addressing Epstein, Trump announced on Truth Social that he was ordering the release of government files on Amelia Earhart, the famous aviator who disappeared nearly 90 years ago. While he praised her accomplishments, the public reaction was immediate ridicule. Posts went viral mocking the stunt. Release the Epstein files. Trump, best I can do is Amelia Earhart's flight logs. Others asked bluntly, and what of Jeffrey Epstein, sir? Critics didn't stop there. Commentators pointed out that Trump has never once demanded transparency on Epstein, despite the scandal directly implicating powerful figures close to him. Instead, his sudden fascination with Earhart only highlighted how desperate he is to redirect attention. And at a time when families are struggling with high food prices and housing costs, Trump's attempt to elevate a 90-year-old mystery over present-day accountability made him look disconnected from reality and terrified of what might come out if the Epstein documents are ever fully revealed. What was meant to be a distraction has now become another embarrassment. Trump's panic is showing, his strategy is unraveling, and the calls for Epstein transparency are only growing louder. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Frontline Democrats, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Do you think Trump will ever be forced to release the Epstein files, or will he keep hiding behind distractions like this?